Episode 16, Rebuilding Steve. We have a really, really great day today. If you remember last time, what did we do? We had fun. We squatted, we hinged heavy weight, and then we jumped. But today, we're doing a little bit different priority, kind of the exact opposite. So we're going to pick up a bunch of stuff, but then we're going to really practice our explosive jumping and deceleration. This will be fantastic. I mean, this is going to be quality entertainment. But the good news is you need it bad and your tendons are ready. You've been building towards this for months. It's go time. Make sense? Yeah. Let's go. So we're going to warm up with some deadlifts. You already did one set to get warm. You already biked for quite a bit. So now let's get in there. And what we're going to do is we're going to do basically 3 versions. So I want you to go with one where we're just going to go here and just hinge it up. Just come on up any old way. And I want you to do probably 3 or 4 reps of that. We're going to do tap and go. So I want you to lightly tap and then go right back into the next one. But then we're going to stagger stance it. And we're going to do the same thing. Stagger, go. And then you'll switch legs, stagger, go. Does that make sense? So I want you to go with 4 of each. That's what I want you to try today. This will also feel like a very cardio intensive session as well. So you're going to do 4-1, 4 split, 4 split with 80 pounds. You ready? Come on in.
How many pounds is that?
80.
What did you do last time? Do you remember?
Over 80.
Okay.
Yeah, I checked the chart, but we started with 70 for sure. We went to 90, and I think we went 110, but I'll have to check. I'll reference. I'll put it on the screen.
More reps.
Yes, so this is going to be more conditioning based and warming him up to jump as much as possible. This will be fun. Here we go. Nice. 1, 2. Remember, breathe in heavy on the down. 3. Let's get another. 4. Nice. Stagger stance a little bit. Here we go. Same. 1. Lightweight. 2. Now they're going to start to get really hard metabolically because things are going to start to get burny. They're going to get tired. There you go. Good. Last ones. 1. Form's still looking beautiful. 2. Nice. Give me another. Nice. 1 more. Nice. Put her on down and come breathing, recover. Come on down, sir. Nice. Well done. That was fun. How was set 1, Steve? While you can't talk.
That was set 2, buddy.
Oh, yeah. He called that set 2. Yeah, warm-up set. So this is good. Another good warm-up set for him. He's starting to warm up. I can tell you he's warming up. Going good. That was fun. Gains. Gains.
The gains train, baby.
Right.
Just keeps on chugging. Keeps chugging. Good. Keep breathing. So when we get to our jumping, so what we're going to do now, which is going to be really fun, we're going to start with a few jumps, and then we'll come back to this lovely piece of equipment. Okay? I'm going to set up the jumps. Actually, let's update. Any updates since last week? So our big things that we remember, I sent you home with the task to do more shoulder mobility stuff. I'm sure that was top of mind. Take me through all the things.
Yeah, you did some of the shoulder exercises. Pulley, pulley, broom, broom, and then over the back.
Yeah.
But it's still tough.
For sure.
It's still tight, for sure.
For sure.
So we did some of that. He had a sleep study this week. So we find out the results of that on Wednesday.
Did you do that at home, or did you
No,
go there?
We went in there.
Okay.
And I asked the guy, I was like, so can you tell us anything? He was like, he's a moderate snorer is all I can really tell you. And if you were to lay on his back, it would be really bad. So I have a feeling CPAP is in Steve's future. But we'll see on Wednesday. And no wound care appointment because the doctor was out of town. They said you do a great job taking care of it. So we're going to go back in Friday.
Cool.
And hopefully that'll be it.
We're close. I feel very confident we're within a month away.
Yeah.
No matter what.
Has to be.
Yeah.
We got to be Jamaica ready, baby.
Yep, that's
yeah,
it.
man.
Let's go. All right, are you fresh? All right, he's fresh. 96, time to go. He's coming on over here. So what we'll do is I'll take oxygen tank, sir. Come on down. And so what we're going to do is we're going to put it in an ambitious location, thinking it's going to take you. So now I can tell you confidently you have 6 feet to be able to jump. But after 6 feet, I'm going to have to be wheeling behind you. So let's see what we get to today. Are you ready? And now, there has been 0 warm-ups for broad jumps. So technique we're going to use. I want you behind the line, but as close to the line as possible. The most important thing is I want you to feel like you're starting to do the trap bar. So you're going to go on down, hand swing back, and then I want you to just hop forward. Now remember, the most important thing here though is I want that good deceleration. So it's the stopping and the landing I care about. I want a lot of muscle work happening on the landing. And to do that, I want you to feel like you're landing very softly and quietly. Like you don't want the people below us to hear it. That makes sure you use as much muscle doing this activity as possible. So I want you here, you're going to jump and decelerate. Make sense?
And are you wanting me to go for it on this first one?
Oh, no. Okay, so you're go for it. Yeah, kind of actually, because it's a PR no matter what. So, so let's go for it. Let's go a full 12 inches. So you're trying to land basically just over a shoe length away. So that means I want you to land, your instep of your foot needs to be within that 1 foot. I'm happy with you just getting the toe there because you've got to get used to what this is going to feel like. Because this, believe it or not, will get you way more sore than you think. Yeah, so that would count. If you land that far in front, that would be a markable rep for a new personal
Just
record.
believe him. You.
Do I need to do like a pirouette in the air before I land?
Nope. Let's just see how it goes. You need a warm up. I promise. This is going to be entertaining. Nice. Easy. How'd it go? Step on back, baby. We're going to do 5 jumps. Each one I want progressively further. So that was easy. Now I want you to aim for 16. You're going to land where your instep somehow is on that 16. Nice. Okay, come on back. So his tip of his toe, if we're measuring, our favorite to measure is from toe to heel, okay? But for today, we're going to go toe to toe. That's how we're going to do this. So your toe there landed at 20 and it started at 0. So I want to see, now you're going to try to make your toe get to 24. Nice. Well done. Well done. Come on back. Okay, how many more reps do you feel like you have in you until recovery is going to be a problem?
2 or 3 probably.
Okay, 2 is great. So what we're going to do now is I want you to try to land at this line right here. So basically you're trying to get your toe to the wheel. Nice. Well done. Come on back. And we're going to do it one more time. Now I want you to feel like that you are getting toe right here at about 38 inches right here in front of the bar. Nice. Good jump. And now take a break. Come on down here, please, sir. And let's review how your warm-up jumps were. So we got to 38 inches. That was easy for you.
Yeah.
How long do you think it's going to take to recover?
Not long.
Would you say we need to check this?
Probably want to check it.
Okay, let's just check.
I think I'm in the 80s.
Okay.
His lips are not purple, so I think we're in the 80s. That's my marker. If we've got purple lips, we're in the 70s.
Yep.
85.
Yep.
Not bad.
That's awesome. So now take that breathing recovery still very serious as if you still kicked butt on it. Because remember, every time we do that, we're still strengthening the diaphragm. We're getting all those muscles better at their job. And you being able to have that endurance to get those deeper recovery breaths and to make sure all of the healthy tissue in the lung is having to do gas exchange. So really, really big fan of that. Keep working hard there. So now what we're going to do is we're going to go from 38 is going to be your first jump one more time at the beginning of the next set. But then we're going to be jumping at least a 42.
Nice.
This will be good.
Recovery this week went great in terms of just oxygen at the gym, things like that. Going to the bathroom, recovery was much easier.
Nice.
I mean, I say much.
I know what you mean.
Markedly.
You could tell.
Yeah.
It's great. All right, time. Let's go, baby. We got jumps to be done. All right. So now, remember, first one, I still want you going right here to about this bar. Okay, let's get it. Nice. Come on back for me. So that time he got to 41. So now I want you trying to officially hit right here. Ready? Get it. Nice. Okay, so now hold that. Let's mark it. We're officially at 56 inches there. Come on back. Now, what effort jump did you feel like that was there? If you had to use percentage. So if we rated down here at 12 inches, you would have said that was what percent effort versus 36 versus here.
That's a good 90, 95.
Okay, great. So that's what I'm looking for. So my goal today is to get 5 jumps that feel like they're within that 90 plus percentile of effort, because that is where we're recruiting so much musculature and quick power. That's what I need out of today. We need what we call, stimulating reps. And those are the ones where we're bringing big effort that are going to get us a little bit sore, and then we're going to have to recover from those. And that's what they look like. That's good. All right, you ready to give another one of those efforts? I'm thinking every 2, we probably rest. That's what I would say. So that was 1. Now I need you to feel like you're jumping out the gym again, as far as you feel like you can. Nice. Good jump, good save. So I would say that didn't count. That was great. So come on back. So what that means is
The shoes came off.
oh.
Do you need me to retie them?
Where you got the hokas on. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, and that's
Yeah.
rocking too.
Yeah. Yep. I understand. So you wait, recover. Do we need our chair rest? You feel good.
Do you
got
need me to
one more in
retie
you?
your shoes?
Nah.
Okay. Keep shoes on. Are you ready? I'm going to be here for you. Okay? Since we've proven you're going to need that. Let's go. That was good. Let's stick that one. All right, there we go. 58. Right between that 57, 58 mark. I'm a big fan of that. Rest break time? Or you got one more? The only hard part about this, I feel like this needs to go back just a little bit. Because now you're getting enough power where it's kind of in the way a little bit. Yeah. Yep. All right, ready? Let's go. Come on. Nice. Stick it. Good. And so sitting there strong, 56.5. It's awesome. Well done, sir. Well done. Now take a little rest break. And then we will deadlift, and then we'll jump again. But the good news is you got where you needed to get, and you did really freaking great with that. We talked before we started the camera, and we would have all been very happy if you got to the 3-foot mark. So to be blowing that out of the water, that's freaking awesome. Well done. So now you recover up. We'll give it a couple minutes, and then we're back to deadlift and back to jump again. Oh, while he's finishing recovering here, what was update like from at the gym? Did y'all get to the gym this week consistently?
We went once.
Only once. Okay, so what did you do when you were at the gym this week?
Same exercises.
Good.
The numbers are on my phone.
Okay.
But the numbers are on my phone.
Nice.
So.
I would say continue same thing this week where you feel like I only have maybe 1 to 2 more left in the tank, but get it as heavy as possible. So even if you go up quite a bit on the weight this upcoming week and you're like, man, I'm only going to have I feel like I might have 8 total of that. Once you're at rep 4 or 5, right? You're like, oh, dude, it's getting hard in a hurry. Just stop 1 to 2 reps short of your finality, but still go up heavier weight. So even if you're like, dude, I can only do 3 because I was going to die at 5. Completely fine with that. You just stay a couple reps away from that. But the reality is, with just the few, believe it or not, the few weeks that you've had to be able to consistently lift in the gym, it's still going to be really hard to push your body to truly your last couple. The body's just not ready to do that yet. So when you feel like you're getting to your last one, you still truly do have a little bit more. But the reality is that's getting you perfectly where I want you anyway. So I don't want you stopping way shy, if that makes sense. I need you to get pretty close where you're like, dude, that's all I had. But I would rather you this week bump up that weight a little extra and not be able to get the 8 reps and stop at like a 5 or a 6, knowing you had maybe 1, maybe 2 more in the tank. Because we need to make sure we have those what are your new high numbers on your top sets. Does that make sense?
We could do that.
Oh, rep 7 or whatever, 7 on the bench press was pretty much like.
Yeah. That's good. And that's what we want you to get there, but we got to be able to keep great form. If it's going to be ugly as all get out and you can't keep good form, those don't count. Because remember, when we talk about these reps and getting to failure, I think it's important that we make sense of what that means. That doesn't mean like the high school and middle school kid failure, just get the weight there no matter what, using whatever tissue you have. That's not the key. Meaning the whole goal of this is we're putting you in a very stable environment where your whole body gets to be very stable. And then now you're able to create fatigue by isolating a grouping of muscles to do a thing. So when you're doing bench like that, or when you're doing that seated converging chest press, what I need is your full body stiff and you're able to do that. But as soon as you're going to have to deviate from that form, that's what we call technical failure. That is failure. They're the same thing. Form failure. There's all these different words for the same thing. No ugly reps. They're not allowed to look ugly, but they can be freaking slow because you're like pushing through the mud and shaking and all this and that. But shoulder can't hike, elbow can't wing. You can't like all of a sudden dig deep in this weird position. Right. You can't do any of that. It's the same form rep 2 as the last one. You just notice the bar's moving slower. to do the same action. Does that make sense?
Tell them what you did on the treadmill. You walked a mile on the treadmill without your pressurized external ventilator that they put him on at pulmonary rehab.
Yeah.
It was not pretty, but he did it.
That's awesome.
He had to
really?
walk really slow. But he's gearing up.
Me up for the Memorial Day
Classic.
Classic.
It's a classic, dude.
Come on.
Hey, you can walk, you can run, you can keel over. No, you can't.
They have those backpacks that are also seats, right?
I should order one of those.
We gotta have one of those.
Yeah. So
You'll finish.
He's going to do it.
He'll finish.
It was not pretty. It was like 52 minutes or 54 minutes that it took.
And no stopping though?
No, he had to stop a couple of times, but he was trying to do his normal pace
Yeah.
at pulmonary rehab.
Sure.
And we had to like find that pace.
For sure.
And once we got to like 1 mile an hour, he was able to sustain
Oh,
in the
nice.
90s all the way through.
Nice.
So we just had to find that pace.
For
so
sure,
there was
for
stopping
sure.
before we.
But here's what's so important about that. We've talked about it a little bit before, but the goal is to get to that. And then now we repeat that frequently. You have to keep your mitochondria doing the job. That's what stimulates the big time results when it comes to the cardio capacity. You have to be able to get that aerobic capacity. The only way to do it is you have to find that pace at which you can do that, maintain oxygen at a level that's acceptable, and then just grit through it no matter how slow it is. But your cells have to have the time staying in that zone. You have to spend a lot of time there because nothing happens in 30 minutes with that. You got to be 45 minutes to an hour, and you got to have that multiple times a week to really make big gains. So our goal of getting you there is to make sure that you get out of there so you can find, once you can dial that in on your own and you're able to do 3 hours a week, maintaining that pace, now your body's going to just continue to fly as far as the improvements go.
He was feeling pretty badly about the slow pace, but I thought it was excellent that he could do it without the pressurized air coming
For
in.
sure.
So,
And the thing you got to get over that's really hard is that you got to remember there's energy systems in the body. And this energy system is going to be the hardest one to get back. And so it takes the longest, it's the slowest, but the reality is you'll do great with it. But you got to suck it up. You got to get over the ego part of it. I don't know where that comes from. He's never had that before about anything.
never.
So strange. But anyway, this newfound ego thing about cardio. Yeah, you got to get rid of that because you got to remember, take all that ego and be like, I'm going to stick to my pace and I'm going to be able to hit that for an hour. Right?
And then
I'm going to be able
hopefully
to
the
do
next
that.
time it'll be just a smidge better,
Yep.
better.
Yep.
You can do it, babe.
But I would expect it to take a while. Like once he gets dialed in, it'll take a few weeks to really start feeling like it's ramping up. But once it does, he's like, I could easily go another 10th. I could go another 10th. But you got to repeat it and you got to sleep. Okay. So let's deadlift and then let's go. So you're going to do the same exact thing. We're going to do 4, 4, and 4. But I want to find out, do you feel like, hey, you're more warmed up to it? Or are you actually noticing you're starting to fatigue already to where these actually feel harder as you're doing the hinging here? You ready? Okay, so go ahead and start your thing. Let's get it. 1. Don't forget to breathe in deep on the down. 2. 3. 4. Yeah, already getting gassed. Had a feeling. 1. Get one more. Want to switch stance? Yeah, see if you can finish 2 here. Nice. Give it one more if you got it. Nice. And now rack it. Beautiful. Watch your step as you come on out. Okay, now, do you feel like, come on down, before you put this on, do you feel like it's an oxygen recovery piece here, or do you feel like muscles you can tell they're tired?
Yes.
Yes, both. That's good. But that was awesome. Those still looked really good. I had a feeling by about that 3rd or 4th big jump that it was going to get dicey. That's perfect. So now the good news is you only have 2 more big jumps.
Good.
You can do it, babe.
They just have to be records. They got to be records. You get like jumping through this. Like I've got to catch you from going out the window because you're jumping so far. That's it. All right, let me get this out your way. You keep recovering, then we'll jump.
Hit 60 inches.
Boom, tss, boom. Okay, you ready? You want to give a warm-up jump again? Let's do a couple warm-up jumps. Hit me at 3. Let's get 3 foot. Nice. Okay, go on back. Let's get 4 foot. Nice. Come on back. I'm going to put this. Does that feel too stretched? Does that drive you nuts? Feel like your arm's going to hit it? No. Okay. All right, so I want you going now. You're aiming for the wheel. So aim for 5 foot. Ready? Close. Close. Foot fault, but 56.5. That looks really good. That looks really good. Really good. Last jump of the day. Are you ready? You better bring it. You better jump. I'll catch you. I'll pick you back up. Jump. Stick it. Nice. 5 foot 1 inch. Yay! Well done. Well done, bro. Well done. Well done. Now recover. Those poor leggies. They're going to be so sore. Done. We're out of here.